is a feeling that has accompanied some people since childhood, as if they were strangers in their own world, like adults trapped in children's bodies, or 10-year-old souls inhabiting 30-year-old bodies. A constant sense that everyone around them is preoccupied with things that seem completely unimportant. Perhaps this feeling has brought you here. Maybe you've asked yourself, why do I feel so different? Why do the things that excite others seem so empty to me? Why do I feel this deep tiredness, as if I've lived all this before? If these words resonate deeply within you, it is possible that you are what we call an old soul, a consciousness that has already traveled through many cycles of existence and is now here with a special mission. First, let's clear up a common misconception. Being an old soul has nothing to do with your physical age. I know 8-year-old children with the eyes of someone who has seen 1,000 lives, and 50-year-olds who are still in the first stages of consciousness. So, if physical age doesn't define an old soul, what does? An old soul is a consciousness that has been through many cycles of reincarnation, accumulating experiences, wisdom, and an understanding of the nature of existence. It is like the difference between a college freshman and a professor with decades of teaching experience. They read both on the same campus, but they carry very different baggage. Now, let's do an exercise in self-observation. Answer yes or no to each of these questions. You don't need a pen and paper. Just feel the answer. Did you prefer the company of adults when you were a child? Did you ask questions about life and death that left adults speechless? Do you feel responsible for the emotional well-being of others? Do you find the typical dramas of your age, or of adolescence, to be completely pointless? Are you the person your friends and family go to for advice? Do you feel like you can quickly see through people's social masks? Do you prefer a few deep friendships to many superficial ones? Does your intuition work like a radar that rarely fails? Has your spirituality always felt natural, even without formal religious education? Do you have the sensation that you are remembering truths, rather than learning them for the first time? Do you feel an inexplicable fascination with certain cultures or historical periods, as if you had lived there before? Have you had recurring dreams about places you've never visited? Do you feel that you attract people who are in moments of crisis or transformation? Do you feel a deep fatigue that physical sleep can't seem to resolve? Do you have moments of cosmic nostalgia, a longing for home, but without knowing where home is? Do you feel called to activities that help or transform the lives of others? If you answered yes to most of these questions, it's very likely that you are an old soul. If you answered yes to almost all of them, your soul has considerable experience and is here with a very clear mission. If you identified with only a few of the questions, your journey is underway, and this search for answers is already the first step toward your awakening. Now that you've likely recognized yourself in many of these signs, let's look at the other side of the coin. Those quirks and difficulties you've always felt, they are, in fact, your superpowers in disguise. Your deep intuitive wisdom means you don't need to learn certain truths. You recognize them. Your natural healing ability allows people to feel better just by being near you, and your systemic vision gives you natural compassion, because you understand that people act according to their level of consciousness. Many people confuse these concepts. Let me clarify. Old soul focuses on wisdom accumulated through many lives. The role is that of a mentor and spiritual guide. Indigo soul focuses on breaking outdated systems. The role is that of a spiritual warrior and reformer. Crystal soul focuses on harmony and energetic healing. The role is that of a healer and peacemaker. You can be a combination. Many old souls are now reincarnating with indigo or crystal characteristics to fulfill specific missions during this time. Now let's reframe the difficulties you feel. Your loneliness isn't rejection, it's a need. Old souls require time alone to process and integrate. Use this time to meditate, create, and connect with higher dimensions. Your tiredness isn't laziness, it turns into deep compassion. That exhaustion you feel, It's because your soul carries the memory of so much suffering and so much love. This gives you a unique ability to comfort and heal others. Your strangeness isn't a defect, it becomes a special mission. You don't fit in because you're not meant to. You are here to show a different, more conscious and compassionate way of living. Your responsibility isn't a burden, it becomes purpose. That weight you feel of having to do something important. It's hell. Your soul chose to be here at this crucial moment in human history. If you've recognized yourself on this path, here are 5 steps to embrace your journey. Accept your nature. Stop trying to fit in. You are different for a divine reason. Embrace your sensitivity in depth. Find your tribe. Seek out other spiritual seekers and healers. Your strangeness will be normal in that environment. Develop your abilities. Meditate daily for intuition. Study Reiki for healing. Read sacred texts for wisdom. And practice forgiveness for compassion. Establish energetic boundaries. Your sensitivity is a gift, not a weakness. Learn to protect yourself from people who drain your energy. Find your mission. Ask yourself, how can I use my accumulated experience to serve? It could be through art, therapy, teaching, or any activity that helps to transform people. If you've made it this far, know that it's no coincidence. Your old soul is awakening to its mission in this incarnation. You have 2 choices. Continue hiding and trying to fit in, or accept who you really are and start shining your light in the world. The planet desperately needs your wisdom, your compassion, and your higher perspective. Those years of feeling different, misunderstood, and carrying an unexplainable weight, all of that was preparation for this moment. Your defects are your powers. Your strangeness is your uniqueness. Your loneliness is your depth. Your tiredness is your experience. Stop apologizing for who you are. The world doesn't need another copy, it needs the original you came here to be. Your old soul has awakened. Your mission has begun. What will you do with this wisdom? You are not here by chance. You are on this planet at this precise moment for a particular reason. Your accumulated wisdom, compassion, and experience are needed. However, be aware that being an old soul also comes with certain challenges. In this lifetime, you'll have the opportunity to express your individuality and creativity, but to achieve this, you must first accept who you are. Accept your differences, your sensitivities, and your unique way of seeing the world. Remember, you are not here to conform. You are here to shine your light. In this time of great transformation on Earth, your mission is to use your accumulated wisdom to guide others. Be a source of light and inspiration for those who seek it. Don't be afraid to follow your intuition and share your gifts with the world. Be a healer, a teacher, a friend, a spiritual mentor. Whatever your path, know that you have a vital role to play. Now it's time to wake up to your power as an old soul. This is your moment. This is your mission. Don't waste it. Remember, you are not just a soul. You are an old soul. You are a master, a guide, a healer, a teacher. You are here to lead humanity towards the light. Embrace who you are and let your wisdom illuminate the world. Do you feel like you're an old soul? Share your thoughts below. Also, send this video to a friend who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.